So we're going to talk about exponents today and how you can use them to write really large numbers. First, I'm going to show you what an exponent looks like. We have 5, and then it has this little number hanging up in the air. This 5 represents what's called the base. This is our base number. And the little number hanging up in the air there is called our exponent. There's a few different ways to talk about this number. We can say that it's 5 to the 4th power. Sometimes when we have it 5 with a little 2 hanging in the air, the exponent being a 2, we call this 5 squared. So we could also say 5 to the 2nd power, but 5 squared is the way most people would determine to say. And if there's a 3 hanging up above, this is called 5 cubed. You could say 5 to the 3rd power, but 5 cubed is the way we would call it in class. Now, it's really important to remember these next vocabulary words when we're talking about exponents: exponential notation, expanded form, and standard form. Exponents written in exponential notation, sounds like such a huge word for what it really is, would really be the number written as an exponent. So if I had 5 to the, let's say 5 cubed, that would be exponential notation, written as an exponent. In expanded form, you'll remember this one. It's just like our nested dolls. We would take the base number, which was 5, and we would write it out 5 times 5 times 5. It's really important to remember that these numbers are the factors, 5s are the factors, and the 3 is simply telling us how many times we're going to multiply them by each other. A big mistake is people sometimes will think that we are multiplying 5 times 3, but that 3, the exponent, is really representing how many times we multiply the 5 by itself. Now for standard form, we simply multiply the 3 numbers together. This is where people make the most mistakes though, again thinking it's 5 times 3. Instead we do 5 times 5 is 25, and then we have to remember one more time to multiply by 5. So 5 times 5 would be 25, carry the 2, that would be 10, 125. So our standard form would be 125. So that's basically what you need to remember. When you see a problem using exponents, you're going to see write it in exponential notation, write it in expanded form, or write it in standard form.